A good university or college can glorify your resume. Carnegie Mellon's Master of Software Engineering is currently the best in US, and it was the first university to actually start this program. They have an advantage over all the other universities. I felt that both college shortlisting and SOP review, that would take some time for me, and maybe the deadlines would pass. So that is when I started looking for counselors externally. I felt that when compared with other competitors who are in the same domain, I felt that Yocket is more trusted. It is known all around India. So the first thing that I would like to suggest is start early. Hi everyone, my name is Nachiket Agni and I'm originally from Patna, Bihar. So I got an admit from Carnegie Mellon University for the Master of Software Engineering professional program, and this was for the fall 24 intake. So I completed my bachelor's from Birla Institute of Technology, Mesra, and I majored in electronics and communication. I graduated in the year 2021, and ever since then I've been working at Flipkart as a software development engineer. So one of the major reasons that I felt was that during my tenure at Flipkart, there were several instances when I felt that I could have known some concept at a deeper level, because I had majored in electronics and communication and I was working in the IT industry. So obviously there was some gap when I started working. So personally, I upskilled myself up to a certain level, but there were instances when I felt that I needed to learn more. So that was the major reason why I chose to go for masters abroad. So initially also I had a plan. Even when I was completing my undergrad, I had in mind that I'll be completing my masters, not abroad, but maybe from India. So that was always at the back of my mind. But as soon as I started working, so I started off my 6 months internship during my 8th semester at InfoEdge. I was a part of the Naukri.com department. There I felt while working at Frontend that obviously there are some things which I don't know clearly, and I need to learn about them myself. But it's better if you learn something in your undergrad, right? Because if you compare a computer science engineer with an electronics and communication engineer, you always feel that related to the core CSE concepts, the CSE grad would have more knowledge as compared to that of an ECE grad. So that was the first reason. And my family is basically very literate. My father and mother, they are both PhD holders, and both of them have completed triple MAs in their lifetime. So that was another reason why I got motivated to complete at least my masters for now. PhD is something that will come later into the question. But yeah, so these were the major two reasons. And I personally also felt that a good university or college can glorify your resume, because even when you are applying for jobs, or maybe if you want to go at a certain level, then your resume matters a lot. So I felt that having done my undergrad from a decent college, I could have done better with respect to my undergrad. So why not make up for it by doing masters from one of the best colleges abroad and around the world. So the issue started when I started creating my SOP. At that point, I felt that there was no one to actually review it. Obviously, there are several reviewers online, you can get them. But I had started applying a little late as compared to someone who normally does apply. So I think I had started applying around October and November. I had started doing the process of SOP, etc. So at that time, I felt that both college shortlisting and SOP review, that would take some time for me, and maybe the deadlines would pass. So that is when I actually started looking for counselors externally, so that I could have help with the SOP review. That was the first major requirement. And the second one would be to maybe check my college shortlist, and help me out whether I am going for the right college, whether it aligns with my profile or not. So yeah, these were the two major reasons why I felt the need of external counseling. So Yocket is obviously known all around India because every year there are several students who take part in the Yocket program and they go to study abroad. So when I was going through my Google results, so I found Yocket at the very top, and then I obviously saw some reviews both negative, positive. But overall, I felt that when compared with other competitors who are in the same domain, I felt that Yocket is more trusted, and it is known all around India, as I already said. So that was one reason why I chose Yocket. And the reviews were mostly good, so I decided to go ahead with it. And I heard that the Yocket team is generally very responsive, so that was another reason why I chose Yocket. So the overall experience has been really nice. So starting off, I think Aman was the one who had contacted me from Yocket, and the initial process of payment, and he explained the program pretty well, the Yocket Premium plan, and the initial process was very streamlined, from the payment to everything that happened to the assigning of counselors and other people who will be assisting me throughout the process. So that was very streamlined. And apart from that, my counselor Pratiksha Vanikar, she was very responsive, and she had good knowledge about the colleges that I was shortlisting, and she carefully reviewed my profile and suggested me some changes that I could have done in the shortlist as well. So it was amazing. And the person who reviewed my SOPs, Pragati Chauhan, she again took time to actually give a detailed review to my SOP, and not just one review, but she reviewed it multiple times, and for different colleges I had to create different SOPs. So she did not once tell me that I won't be able to review. All the time she just reviewed it and gave me a detailed analysis of what can be changed, what can be improved in the resume. So that was another good thing. And post the shortlisting part and the applications part, when the finances were in process, I was assigned Divya. So Divya was of great help. She helped me with the process of the loans, etc., with the banks and the NBFCs. So all in all, it was an amazing experience. Obviously, this shift of program, I got to know about Carnegie Mellon and this course, and I felt that if I would have applied for the core MSCS program, there would have been a high chance that I wouldn't have got the admit. And secondly, since post my undergrad, I have been working in the professional industry. It is my third year now in the IT industry. So I knew that my profile aligned with this program more as compared to the core CS program. And anyway, Carnegie Mellon's Master of Software Engineering is currently the best in US, and it was the first university to actually start this program. So obviously they have an advantage over all the other universities. So that was the first reason. And my counselor obviously she agreed with my shortlisting, and she supported me throughout, and she said that it's a very good choice to go for this program, because the university also offers electives here in the Master of Software Engineering program, which are a part of the computer science department itself. So yeah, I'll be getting a mix of both worlds, both software engineering domain and the computer science domain. So that is why the shift was it was not forced or something. It was it just happened. The first thing would be family, obviously, the time spent. Mostly during lockdown, we spent a lot of time at home together, so that I'll miss that a lot. Secondly, my friends, my college friends who are currently with me in Bangalore. And apart from this, the third major thing that I personally would miss the most would be the gigs, the music concerts that I used to attend in Bangalore. So I'm a huge music enthusiast, and I really love music. So I don't miss a single concert that happens in Bangalore. So that would be the third one. Okay, so first of all, it would be Coldplay any day. Secondly, I'd love to see bands like Guns N' Roses perform there if I get a chance. Thirdly, again, I'll love to see, there are obviously different bands, but majorly Deep Purple and other metal bands, if I'm able to hear them. So that would be awesome. So the first thing that I would like to suggest is start early and get done with the exams earlier, that is GRE, TOEFL or IELTS, whatever you are choosing. And post that, just sit and make your SOP. So the SOP is basically your story. So it shouldn't be like similar to anyone else's. It's your very own story. Write it in your own words. It is your story, so write it yourself. Don't depend on others to write it. And that is what even my counselors and my editor also suggested at the first point, that I need to write down my SOP firstly myself. So I was taking some time to write my SOP, and that was another reason for the delay. So they suggested me that I need to write it in my own words, and I need to frame everything. I need to tell everyone what my past has been, how my future will shape up. So everything that goes into the SOP is yours. So yeah, that would be the suggestion to the juniors. And don't overstress yourself with any of the process. I think you will eventually get through if your profile is good and your SOP is good. It was awesome. Awesome would be the word that I would like to say for the Yocket Premium plan.